Good morning on this Tuesday, November 4th. It is election day. First one here on the Second Cup of Sunrise Pod. I'm Brennan. He's James.
Yes.
No excuses to go vote today. They've
not go vote, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
They've done the new machines. They've done the awareness.
Yeah.
The weather's just fine.
Yes. Weather's good, yeah.
I missed everything last night.
Oh,
with
the storms. Yeah, with the storms.
I know
yeah.
this is different where we were in Webster, and we can kind of get into
Sure.
that because I'm going to pull up some pictures that we had. But
Right.
I woke up and saw some of the emails and images, and I was like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
We had some nasty little lake effect coming through.
I know it was windy and everything yesterday, and there was rain too, but I was
Yeah.
like, okay, gallery, RochesterFirst.com, lightning
Yeah.
strikes, hail, Western New York.
Yes, right. So basically, cold air poured over Lake Ontario, and the wind hit just right that we were able to get some significant lake effect that moved through. And there was one main boundary that you see from Snidels Post there. That was kind of the main push. And then behind that, there were some more like isolated thunderstorms that pulled through.
Here's
And
this video.
incredible.
Wow.
Look at that lightning.
Off to the side. This is incredible. And then we scroll down at Chilai, hail there. You see our images, and then more of the lightning strike photos too.
A lot of times what can happen is when you get this extreme difference in temperature between the air aloft and the lake is very warm. It's like record warm right now.
Yeah.
Water temperatures in the 50s, low 60s. You get separation of charges, right? You get the negative charges that get sucked up into the cloud, and those negative charges bounce around, and then once it reaches a breaking point, basically, that's when you get the charges, the positive charges at the surface, jumping to the negative charges in the cloud. And that's why, what you saw there, usually you'd see typical like top down, but you see kind of more like across, just like filling the sky because of that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I got the 2 seconds left on the ad here. If you're watching and not just listening, well, of course.
Got that
And I
too.
have it playing again. But it's, it was wild. And I was just like, whoa, because everyone talked about seeing it. Yeah, you see it there.
It was very cool to see. And so also some small hail as well, which I got at my house.
Yeah.
I was poking my head outside and checking that out. So, yeah, it was action-packed.
Maybe that's why the cat, the dog, and both children were in my bed this morning. Whenever I woke
sure.
up, all
They
of
were
us
going crazy.
All of us hanging out
I
there.
bet.
We can go ahead and get kind of the weather out of the way. You
Sure.
talked about this on our noon show yesterday about how this was kind of like a seesaw week. Every other day, we'd be dealing with maybe some precip and some rain. And
Yeah,
today,
exactly.
doing okay.
Here's today, yeah. So average highs 54 will be right there. No chance for any rain. You see a lot of that sunshine, which is nice. But just all over the place for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we've got rain. It's probably in the afternoon. Dry Thursday, and then Friday another system, and then a lot of interest on next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, with wintry mix, rain and snow. And if you're not, if you're looking for it, and you follow a lot of meteorologists on Facebook, they're just going crazy with this.
I saw like 5 maps from
Yeah,
around Western New York yesterday.
Right.
And I'm like, I get it. One had Rochester at maybe 3 point something.
Yeah,
And
I saw
was
that
like,
post too from a guy out of Buffalo.
Yeah, that's what
had
it
like
was.
3,000 shares.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wait.
Right.
Wait.
It's hype.
Yeah.
It's hype because these guys make money off of it, So he gets a little kickback for that. So I think there's this kind of a funny conversation I think that happens between a lot of people of like, is it worth sharing? Do I want to share it? How much do I want to share it? And whether or not it's worth it. Like, I don't want to share that map because I know it's not true. It's just not going to happen, right? So why would I share it? But then other people do it because they want the the outreach.
Yes. We do an 8-day. My former station does the 10-day. Different groups have different days that they'll do whatever market. Some may give you a 2-week thing. And it is just when you're stop me whenever I'm wrong, but whenever you get like 5, 6, 7 days, like it is. This is just so you can see it.
Right.
It's like going to your app and looking at what the weather's going to be at the end of the month. It's almost just as accurate as that. And with snow, we always wait whenever you put up like a snow map. Like we're 24, 36 hours before you start doing that.
For sure. No, you're totally right. And it depends on the pattern. Like this is an active pattern, right? So when you have active patterns like this, it's difficult to tell exactly what is going to happen next week. If we had big high pressure, and you'll remember some of those July, August weeks where it was sunny sunny for 8 days. I could tell you with high confidence next week was going to be sunny
Right.
just because that was kind of the pattern that we were stuck in. So this is nothing like that. This is big swings in temperatures. And, I think a lot about this. I do. I think a lot about this. And there is such a human nature element of this. I think there's like a fear of the unknown. Right? I've got a soccer game next week.
Yep.
It's Veterans Day next week. Maybe I have something going on for Veterans Day. There's football happening. I have events happening. And there's just the fear of the unknown. And I totally get it. I have that too. There's this human nature where you don't like to not know. And even if it's wrong,
Yeah.
you would rather know a wrong forecast than just have a meteorologist tell you, I don't know, which is the better answer is to say, I don't know, because I could tell you a forecast, it might be wrong, but I think people I don't care if it's wrong. I just want to know what it could be. I'm like, okay,
It is the disconnect because they're like, oh, well, 8 days out on my app, it says this, so it has to be that. Like, I see a picture of it. I see an emoji of flakes on Tuesday, so it's got to be 4 or 5 inches of whatever
Right.
we're gonna have, and maybe not so much. Yeah, but
It's hard, and I get it. I really try not to each their own. I try not to guilt anybody for doing that. As much as it frustrates me, I don't blame those meteorologists for sharing those images of improbable and wrong forecasts. I was looking at the European model that was saying there was going to be a huge swath of like over half a foot of snow in Pennsylvania yesterday morning. Last night, gone.
Nothing.
Doesn't show it at all.
Yeah.
Flip-flops, just like that. And that's normal. That's how these models work. They don't know what's going to happen, so they're constantly changing. And then when they coalesce on a forecast, that's when we say, okay, our confidence goes up. But when you have half a foot of snow in Pennsylvania in mid-November, it's panic. So people show the panic, and then it's like, oh.
It's so funny because I love that. Because of the reach, that's why I saw this post.
Yeah,
I don't follow
yeah.
certain people, and then everyone
Right.
on the comments were like, bring it. And it was like, okay, just hold up a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you posted on that.
Right.
It is election day. I do enjoy this day just in the business, and we're not going to get into the races and everything going on. It is an off year, 2025,
Yes.
but I do like how the local Board of Elections officials say this is the one that matters most to you and like your neighborhood. So these are
Sure.
local town seats, supervisors,
Yep.
local judges, council members. Yes, we just had a presidential election, midterms next year, but they're like, this is the one. Every election matters to you to some law, or whatever it's going to get passed or doesn't
Yeah.
pass to a degree. But this one is like hyper local of your everyday community. So I will be going. I'm going to go this afternoon. We're close to our polling site, and I may walk with Brooklyn after I get her from school, or a quick drive, or if I go out for a run, I'll swing on by.
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
take her with me so she can get the sticker.
I love that you know at this point. Well, you may be different for other people, but I know the politicians. You know what I mean? Like I've had conversations with my town supervisor before. And so they know me, and so there's like that personal relationship with the person, whether or not we're voting for them.
Right.
That's a different subject. But just the fact that we can like actually find this person, and you could like walk into their office and like have a conversation with them, or send them an email and get an email back is like kind of neat.
I see them all the time at whatever festival, or if we're just at the library, or wherever it may
Sure.
be. Yeah, just in passing, and then you realize, oh wait, you do look familiar. Oh, you are the councilman, councilwoman,
Right.
whoever it may be, state rep, whatever you're voting
Makes
for.
decisions on your local taxes,
Yep.
how the zoning laws are run in your town, whether or not buildings go up, whether or not you need to file to put a little shed in your backyard. Like these are day-to-day operations, people.
Yeah, again, local, like in your yard,
Right.
that type of stuff. So the Nightside crew, they can handle all of this. I do love
Yes.
working mornings
Yes.
on elections
Yeah.
because most years, like today, it is when we come in and we get ready to do our show, we know what we're previewing. Rochester mayoral race, what's happening in New York City with Mamdani and Cuomo and other ones. Like, it's there. Nothing is changing. The
Right.
polls open at 6. We know nothing until after 9 o'clock.
Right.
Same thing with the noon show. Unless
Yeah.
some problem comes up with a machine or a precinct, whatever it may be.
Right.
And most years on a more quote unquote simple election like this, it's everything's decided. So we come in tomorrow and we just hear the results that if you went to sleep tonight. But I do remember it was last November when it was called for Trump. I think it was 5:45. We knew it was going that way, but we were on air. We mention it, do a special report,
Yeah.
come back and do our 6 a.m. Like that
Yeah,
was, that's frantic.
That's
It is
exciting.
fun. You get a little rush to it, everything going
Sure.
on, but it's just do the graphics look right? Are the numbers right? Is the race correct?
This area where we will be, it'll be filled with people as well.
Chodak's going to be here, nightly updates tonight, every couple of minutes, so we'll have that going on.
It's like it's a 12-hour shift for some of these guys that are coming in and doing it. It's kind of a hurry up and wait, right? Because you're on TV at 5 and 6 for the evening shows, and if you watch our evening shows, they'll be like, there's people walking into the polls, but they close at 9, so you just don't know anything until they close. And then when they close, the results kind of trickle in. And then the big show to watch would be Adam and Teresa at 11 tonight.
Yes.
Probably really.
That one will have a lot.
That's the big show.
Races,
and then us in the morning.
Yeah, the races will be decided, and we'll have some reaction on that. So all that is coming up. Some other stuff to talk about today. School pictures. So at daycare, they had picture day a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. And Julia was like, I'm great with it, good with it, looking forward to it, going to pick everything out. And then we go to pick her up that one day, and the teacher's just like, she refused. No picture.
Denied the photo.
So about a week or two later, we get a letter in the mail, and it's from the photography company. And it's like, here's your students' photos, first day of pre-K.
Yeah.
We open it up, and there was a letter saying, sorry, we'll try next time.
Yeah.
Kid refused to do it.
And what are they going to say?
I love that they said it. Like, instead of proofs, they said it, we opened it, we had a good laugh.
Right.
So then, weeks on, they say, we're going to do it again. And we're like, okay, we'll try it one more time. Yeah. We take her to school, and the teacher's like, okay, do you have extra shoes, a different outfit to put on for photo? And like, no, whatever she has on. She's like, well, she's wearing her snow boots. And it's like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Like, if there's any photo, smiling, having fun, candid, let's do it.
Preschool. Let's get the photo.
And then I realized these poor teachers, I'm sure there are parents that just bring like a whole bag of special outfit back to school with everyone matching. I'm like, I can't imagine having to do that. So we got some proofs yesterday that came through.
Yes, let's see them.
And they came through.
So good.
Just awesome. Hanging out and, loving her smile. So
so
we'll have
happy.
those. Yeah.
Look at that blonde hair.
Oh, it's wild. It's just like me when I was a kid.
She's so bright.
Yeah. So we'll have those, and we'll pick them out. I sent them to my mom, and she's like, I want all of them. Stephanie's like, oh my gosh, these pictures, you got to see them.
Yeah. That's cute.
Which, what a business to be in.
The school pictures.
Photography.
Yeah, I know. We were talking the other day.
Gosh.
Just for Mason's like little baseball photos, it was like $20 for a wallet photo. I'm like 5x7. Come on.
I think the starting for Brooklyn's had to been 50, 60. And as I told you yesterday, I was like, if I was one of these people, I would be like, we're 75 minimum. This is because parents are like, what are you gonna do?
Oh man!
You see these photos like, I don't think we're gonna do it.
Yeah, but how many pictures on your phone do you have of the kid?
I know.
Do you have to have one that's in front of a professional like?
I've got the ones right out in front of the door from first day of school.
That's what I'm saying. I know. Is it really worth all that money? It's kind of absurd.
Do you have any photos in your wallet?
Fake it. No, my wallet's too small to have photos.
I'm trying to think the last time I had one of those wallet photos in. I remember when I was a kid, and then in middle school or high school, if you were dating somebody, share a photo like that.
That's silly.
And then if it went wrong, just rip it, toss it, get it out of the truck, gone.
Break up.
Yeah.
I've been taking photos of my kids once a month.
Well, that's good.
For the last year.
So you do one of those videos at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So on the first of every month, I have a calendar alert in my phone for every first of the month. I take a picture of the kids in the same spot.
That's fun.
So I'll be able to kind of look at them as they've grown older. Because I see like a lot of other people doing it. I'm like, God, I want to do this so bad. I still see people do it weekly or daily. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Once a month is fine.
Or like there'll be some guys like every day for a year going to work, I took a picture of myself.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing, same background, and the hair, the beard grows. It's fun.
Right.
And then I realized that is a lot of work. And
A
remembering
lot
to do
of
it.
work.
Yes,
Right.
everything. Something funny happened yesterday.
Yes.
The Dodgers World Series celebrations.
Yes.
That were ongoing. They had the big parade in downtown LA, first back-to-back World Series champs since the Yankees a quarter century ago. And some people were quick to point out something about Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
At the mic. Of course, there was this whole thing going back to
He's had so much drama with his translator.
with his translator, the interpreter who got in trouble with the feds
The gambler.
for the gambling,
Stealing his money.
stealing lots of money from a bank account
Yes.
that was in Otani's name, and didn't know about it, and
We
then
had
he
tens
ended up
of
getting
millions.
a new interpreter, and he just listen.
I want to say that I'm so proud of this team, and then I want to say you guys are the greatest fans in the world.
Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
It does.
And
I've never heard from him.
I'm ready to get another ring next year. Let's go. Hello,
I
hello.
heard him say thank you in another interview, and you're like, it clearly sounds like. Is that it right
Okay.
here?
So this is from Fox. And
Yeah.
by the way, MLB shared that video yesterday. Fox shared this one. So this is toward the end.
I
in
really
the interview.
believe this, but he is the #1 pitcher in the whole world.
Well, he proved that, you're pretty good yourself, my friend. Congratulations. Another World Series. You came in with a World Series. You got 2 now. So we'll have to see if you can do it again next year. But enjoy this, Shohei. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hey,
Congrats.
Shohei, you had
Right,
amazing
right.
performances.
And he's reacting to them talking English. So
was
he
good.
understands it.
It was
I
good.
think he can speak it, and it's just so funny. I feel like it's just like an open secret that he doesn't want. He just wants that extra layer of security.
privacy, yeah.
That no, I can't speak English. I'm going to go through my translator.
It was a ton of fans just having fun with that
Right.
yesterday. Just like, wait.
Yeah,
But listen, he's the best player ever.
Yes.
And he's done nothing but win since he went to the Dodgers.
Yes,
but
and knock
that
on
was
wood,
funny.
I love that. And also, like, my terrible news brain goes right back to the fact that I'm just so happy that it was like a safe parade. There's been
Yes.
so many times, like, and I like hate to bring this up, but like the Kansas City parade, there was
Yes.
violence there, and there's a lot of like Philly. There's a lot of areas where there's just like violence. I'm like, thank God, can we just celebrate a win for a team and not have like a shooting or a stabbing or like a car
Or
just
anything.
anything,
Just
you know?
fine. I know.
Like, knock on wood, let's just like get through some good events, you know? So
I know.
congrats to the Dodgers. Glad that they had a good, successful celebration. I'm sure there was some riffraff here and there, but we kept it PG.
It's maybe troublemakers couldn't beat the traffic in LA.
Yeah,
To get
right.
there. I mean, it was packed. There were like 50,000 people at the stadium
Crazy.
for this, just for the
Did
post party.
Did the governor say like stay home, work from home if you can?
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Right.
A bit of a wild story that our team reported on last night. This has to do with Easy Pass, tolls by mail.
Oh
tax,
yes, this is an
everything.
interesting story.
So we heard from a guy in Yates County who keeps getting toll bills out of New York City. And the kicker is he's never driven through there, he says, in his life. So this guy's name is Stanley Spears. He's from Dundee. He bought the motorcycle, you see, back in August. And then not long after he brought the bike home, he started getting some random toll bills. And it was stamped by the Port Authority, New York and New Jersey. And inside there was a bill claiming that he drove through Manhattan in July and early August. And he's like, no way, because at that time he didn't own the motorcycle. And then the photo that was attached to the bill also added to a little of the confusion.
Very clearly a car.
Yeah, very clearly. I mean, it's not a small plate like the bike plate. It's not on me, it's on them. But I'm the one that turns around and gets blamed for it because the plate comes up my name.
So it was a picture of a car with the tag, and the plate number on that car is identical to the one he has with his bike. Now, he says he was able to appeal the first bill, but then he got another one.
He got another one.
He got another one. We've reached out to the Port Authority trying to clear this up to help this guy. He's not the first person who's gone through this, but wild. How about that?
That's so frustrating. I can only imagine. And like, you're worrying about it because you might get another one. The last thing you want is to get pulled over.
Yeah.
Because they're going to see a plate and he's not going to pay it, right? So he might not have to pay it, but it might still be, in the chasm of whatever the police look at for unpaid tolls. So they would pull you over for that. Now he's worried if he has to go on the throughway, maybe he might have to get hit with another toll, something like that. So that's got to be frustrating.
And they're just not, whenever you get these forms, they're not that easy to like appeal or track down someone to help you. And that was part of his headache. So if we can clear it up from him, we'll show you what you can do coming up. But
Yeah.
This is wild. You get a new bike and it's like you've been to Manhattan the month before.
Yeah.
He's like, no
With the
way.
car, right.
No way. We'll be back here in a moment with more on the podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise. Back here on the Tuesday morning edition of the Second Cup of Sunrise pod. I'm Brennan. He's James. And the breaking news is that we were not named sexiest man.
No, we missed
alive
it.
for
Yeah,
2025.
unfortunately.
I do want to get to that because it is a big deal, and more so than some of the other years. So this is Jonathan Bailey, who got the honor from People Magazine, and there are some of the photo covers. So he's the star of the Bridgerton series,
Yep.
also known for roles in Fellow Travelers and the upcoming Wicked movie. He says the honor feels surreal. And fans online couldn't agree more, calling the British actor charming, talented, deserving of the title. Also saw he was the first openly gay man to be named this. So
Yes.
congrats all around. Get the picture of the dog. There you go on the
Oh
beach.
my
the
gosh,
James
so
has got
good.
it going
I
on.
mean, obviously he's the best dressed, right? He's the best dressed probably of all the sexiest men alive.
yep. Listen.
Congratulations, the perfectly even beard.
That's
full
tough. He's got
head
it.
of
Look at-
hair.
look at the hair.
I mean,
Look,
that's-
two different styles.
that's why we'll never
Dry,
win.
Slick back. I know. It's just. I had hair not that long ago, but like I mean, man, this is wild.
Yeah. Wait, maybe The Rock did. Did The Rock ever get it?
He did. He did.
Okay,
And
so
I'll pull that.
Maybe maybe the bald can win.
I was curious because I made the joke on our Sunrise show. Like they don't have like repeat winners like back to back, like the Dodgers
Right.
champs. It's
Yeah.
something changed in your look that you can't do it 2 years in a row.
Yeah, yeah,
But 4 other guys have gotten it twice. Brad Pitt, 5 years apart in '95 and 2000.
Yeah.
George Clooney,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, and Richard
Yeah.
Gere, and they're all about 5 or 6 years apart.
Richard Gere got it.
I know.
Interesting.
The recent list, because I know this is what everyone's going for, of course, might be our best segment we've had. So here it is. So Bailey for this year, John Krasinski for last year,
Look at that.
Patrick Dempsey,
Yeah.
love that.
Oh man, the salt and pepper.
Chris Evans, great hair, Paul Rudd,
Paul Rudd, I remember
Sticky
that
Wine,
one.
remember?
I remember that. Yes.
Michael B. Jordan, who's jacked and been in so many
Yeah.
good movies.
He's handsome.
John Legend, of course.
Yeah, John Legend.
Idris
sure.
Elba.
Oh, Idris, he's great.
Blake Shelton, 2017.
There you go. Yep.
There's The Rock.
Finally.
He has slimmed down since he did
yeah.
the biopic for the MMA
He
movie.
did
Like
kinda
really trimmed down.
lose a little bit of muscle, I think.
David Beckham, of course,
And
He's
a little bit
fabulous.
of blonde finally in there. It was mostly brown haired.
Chris Hemsworth.
How about that blonde?
That looks like fake hair from way back when.
yeah, it does.
I
Look at
know.
how young he is.
Adam Levine.
Oh,
this is like Enchanting Tatum. This is 2012. This is so many years.
Wow,
Bradley
that's
Cooper.
funny.
Ryan Reynolds could win it in a year, and
Uh-huh.
Johnny Depp on one of the ones
A
that he
young
had.
Johnny Depp
A young one.
before
there.
he made his courtroom debut.
Yeah, before he. Do you remember that trial when it was going on just day after
That
day
was a
after
crazy
day?
trial. And people were analyzing every single little like hand
Everything.
movement, and I was like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh.
that was too much."
To something else a little controversial.
Yeah, sure.
What's happening is Subway. Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah,
So
look
they've
at
got a
that.
whole new lineup of sandwiches that they're going to throw a ton of turkey stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce on beginning the 13th of this month.
Yeah.
A little heavy for you?
Yes. I like the. Did they put little greens in there? I'm a big.
I try.
I'm a big veggie guy when it comes to sandwiches and wraps. Obviously, I love the protein, but I love big veggies and just the bread on the bread. You know, the stuffing is just too much.
It's loaded up. It's
You
kinda
like it,
a,
though.
a burger or a burrito that has fries on it.
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah, exactly. It's too many carbs, or the gas station that sold like onion rings on top of a chicken burger. It's the red
Who
one.
was that? Was that Sonic?
No,
Something
not
like that?
Sonic. What's the? Oh man, it's gonna get me. It's in the south. It's further in the south.
Buc-ee's?
Not Buc-ee's.
Sheetz?
Sheets.
Sheetz.
Sheets. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I used to get a chicken sandwich with onion rings and like French fries on
Just
it.
loaded up.
Yeah, everything
Fat
fried.
ass.
Yeah. It was just terrible for you.
I got kind of
Sheets. Sheets was great.
Subwayed out. There was one next to our first station in Myrtle Beach, like
Yeah.
3 doors down.
Yeah.
And when I was working on the weekend, making no money, it was still $5 for foot.
$5
Just
foot long.
Go get it or a cold cut real
Yeah.
quick. And
It just hit the spot.
It
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
It did.
The Subways, they're still going. Didn't they have a huge controversy where there was like their breads were carcinogenic or something like that for a little bit?
well, that and
A little
people
bit of
always
time.
made fun of like that it really wasn't a foot long, and or like they
Oh,
measure
really?
the $5.
Oh, I
and
don't
be like
remember
a
that.
10-inch sub or anything like that. But
That's
yeah,
funny.
Maybe give it a pass.
Busted.
Steph won't let me go. That does it for the pod. We'll see you back here at noon.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.